Vidoc over there? Huh. Is it just Paimon, or are there fewer people than usual here today?
Seeing you at this time must mean you've already saved up a lot of credit coupons. Or at least enough to skip work. Seems you're getting into the swing of things around here.
No es para tanto.
Impressive. Very impressive.
¿Estás bien, señor?
Now can you tell us about the hidden rules you know?
If that's what you want to know, I guess you couldn't have come at a better time.
Huh? What do you mean it's a good time?
Leonid and those other pesky broke urchins have all gone to work in the production zone. I wouldn't want them listening in without paying up.
We get it! Just tell us already!
So, you know those pipes that make strange sounds? Don't ever, ever go near them at night. Even if you manage to avoid the guards, you might find something even more terrible there.
Ah, caray.
Something even more terrible? Like what?
A group of cannibals.
Ah, ya.
Cannibals? In the Fortress of Meripede?
Every month, they meet a few times in the dead of night. Rumor has it they might be connected to the people that have disappeared here. But what's even scarier is that they have a special proclivity. Since they have no way to dispose of the leftover remains, they have ways to transform them into other forms and keep them in the fortress forever.
Paimon might already know what you mean by other forms. So that's what's going on here. Oh, Paimon's
¿Estás seguro de que eso es verdad?
You two look pretty skeptical. No matter. Learning the truth behind dark secrets isn't necessarily a good thing. I've got things to do too. I suggest you just act like I never told you anything.
Traveler, can we just trust him on this one? Oh, Paimon doesn't want her blood and flesh entombed here for all eternity.
Aunque sea verdad, no podrían conmigo.
So
Ahí
that's
se
how
me
you
cayó
see the
mi
situation. Huh.
pasado.
You know, Paimon does feel a little better about it now.
Habrá que hacerlo de siempre.
When will all the secrets end?
¿Ves? Decía el estómago ya así puedo investigar la nueva norma.
Vidoc isn't here. But the guys who went to work in the morning are back. Let's go ask them.
Just stay away from me.
Ok, señor. Thank you.
What? What are you saying? You shouldn't go around saying stuff like that.
Pues no ayuda tampoco en nada.
What are you talking about? Listen, you should keep your nose out of other people's business.
No, pues ni uno ni otro.
Their attitude sure is suspicious. Like they're trying to avoid us.
Ah, buen punto. Es evidente que esconden algo.
But if they're being so obvious about acting weirdly, do you think they might just be trying to lure us in? Oh, this is all getting way too creepy for Paimon.
Deberíamos enfocarlo de otro modo.
So you mean we still need to investigate some more? Okay, if you say so.
Oh, subir. Dios. Oh no, giré del lado incorrecto. Le di la vuelta a la manzana. Ok.
Hello, Fielding.
What do you want? Criminals like you ought to be working right now. Catch my drift.
We just want to ask you a simple question. Have you ever discovered anything odd during your nighttime patrols?
Why are you asking about something like that? Whatever happens at night isn't your concern. All you need to worry about is getting enough sleep.
Well...
En ocasiones escuchamos ruidos.
Right! We've heard it happens a few times every month. Paimon has sensitive ears, so it makes it hard to sleep.
Really?
Un par de veces al mes significa que entonces ya llevamos aquí mucho rato.
I'm on duty every night. And now that you mention it, I recall my colleagues talking about something like that before. They say that strange things tend to happen at night on pipe cleaning days. Lots of us don't willingly take those shifts.
So, what happens at night on pipe cleaning days?
And they just conduct regular cleaning of the fortress's drainage facilities. There are 3 pipe cleaning days per month. It just so happens that today is one of the scheduled days. You can try to confirm the sounds tonight if you want, and if they're real, then I can report the issue to my superiors for you.
Oh, okay. Then we'll keep both ears out tonight.
And if that's all, then I'll be leaving now. I advise you not to try anything funny, though. Even if I'm not on duty tonight, someone will still be watching you.
Don't worry, we don't want any time added to our sentences. Oh, he left. So what do you think about the pipe cleaning days he mentioned?
Puede que sean los días en que los caníbales entran en acción.
Right, both are a possibility. But Fielding did say that tonight is a cleaning night.
Y también día de que lo investigamos por nuestra
I
cuenta.
knew you would say that. Alright, sounds like we'll be up all night tonight then. Paimon just hopes the guards don't catch us. Oh, Paimon's so tired. But we can't sleep yet. They'll be cleaning the pipes tonight, so it's the perfect chance for us to investigate.
Tenemos que aguantar hasta que se duerma todo el mundo.
Whatever. Just be sure to wake Paimon if she dozes off. Paimon's worried something might happen if you go alone.
También ya me estoy durmiendo, pobrecita.
Huh? Traveler? Did you fall asleep already?
Esto es algo raro. Cuando eso pasa es porque vamos a vivir entre sueños, ¿verdad? Ah, claro, habíamos soñado todo lo que le estaba pasando a Nobile. A ver qué onda. También estoy investigando cositas, parece ser. Algo me está llamando, debo ir. Qué lugar tan curioso, no hemos visto esa parte. He soñado con...
Oh, it looks like you were just peacefully sleeping to Paimon. Well, what did you see this time?
Investigar hoy es la acción correcta. Hablemos como... Nobile les escapó en un día de limpieza de tuberías.
So we're finally starting to figure out what actually happened. But what about the cannibals? How do you explain them?
Es un momento, lo averiguaremos.
Well, it's about time for us to get moving.
No son los
Just be careful
caníbales,
to avoid
también
the
ha de
patrol's
estar ahí
eyes.
el... ¿Cómo se llama? El agua del mar primogenio. Y por eso creían que eran los caníbalos, porque desaparecían y no los volvían a ver porque se habían dicho agua. Mira, ¿qué es eso? No será la primera vez. ¡Ay! Esa.
This should be the place.
No te pases. Nunca habíamos pasado por aquí, ¿es en serio? ¿Dónde te van a gustar para acá? No lo uso, sí, ya lo sé. Hello, de Giancarlo, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo te
I know
encuentras?
you. You were the ones we saw.
Huh. You've got guts showing up here. You know who we are, right?
You'd
No.
better leave now. Ain't nobody coming here to save you.
Oh, por favor.
What'd you say?
Ustedes inventaron los rumores y normas secretas de los caníbales. Sabemos que los rumores y normas secretas de los caníbales fueron invención suya.
Yeah. So what if they were? If you push us, we can make those rumors a reality at any time.
Ya, no, pues aquí
Hey,
esperemos
what's
ya
the point of all
terminar
those
esta
rumors
parte del
anyway?
capítulo.
What exactly are you trying to do?
I don't have to tell you anything. If you turn around, go back to the dormitories, and act like you never saw anything, then I'll pretend that you never showed up here.
Yeah, scram. Nothing worth seeing here.
Algo me está llamando.
What did you say?
Isn't that exactly what Boss said when he left?
El jefe.
Hey, do you know our boss?
Tartaglia, también conocido como Nobile.
Oh, we had no idea our boss was such a big deal. He always kept his identity a secret.
Su jefe.
So, did he have you come here to find us?
Oh, so your child's crew here? Seems like he had no problem fitting in.
Vengo a averiguar qué le
We're
pasó.
the only ones who heard him say those words when he left that night. So unless he somehow told you those exact same words after that... All right. I guess that's proof enough for me. I believe you.
Wow, those dreams of yours sure come in handy.
We gave him the business for a while and would always give him a hard time when he first came to the fortress of
Avergonzado de
Mermaid.
algo.
But here in the fortress, the strong will always earn respect. He was working the longest hours and racking up wins in the Pancration Ring. You could always see how amazing he was, even when he was teaching us a lesson. So eventually, we all decided to follow him.
But one day, he suddenly told us that he had to find a way to escape this place, no matter the cost. He said it was because he heard that call again. And as his crew, if the boss wants something, then it's our job to get it done. So, we got to work, and used the hidden rules that were here to make up and spread the rumor about the cannibal rule. We just wanted to give him a better chance of escaping on a night after the pipes had been cleaned.
Claro, porque así preguntaban en dónde estaba, pues yo creo que se fue por las tuberías y se lo comieron los caníbales. ¿Qué caníbales? Pues ya sabes, tienes tiempo escuchando eso, ¿no?
Thanks to your rumor, nobody would want to come anywhere near here, prisoner or guard. Wow, it sure is easy to exploit people's fear of the unknown. But has a child already escaped? Why are you all still coming here after pipe cleaning day?
Because as far as we know, the pipe he went into isn't actually an exit. It should be a dead end. It leads to an abandoned factory area, and even if there were a way to escape from there into the sea, we're still way too deep. No one could ever reach the surface alive. But Boss still insisted on going in. It's like he was obsessed about it. So we told him that we'd pretend as if he never existed while he was gone. And that if he wanted to come back, he should wait for nighttime on a pipe cleaning day. That way, we could meet him here and help cover the whole thing up.
So you come and wait here through the night a few times a month just because of that promise?
Yeah, but it's been so long now. We already know in our hearts that he must have managed to escape somehow.
Is it also possible that something unfortunate happened to him?
Qué gran confianza le tienes a Nobile Paimon después de haber visto lo que es capaz este
Nothing
señor.
could ever defeat Boss or slow him down. That's one thing we know for sure.
Okay. Paimon was just brainstorming
Para
possibilities.
llevarnos hasta el lugar donde él se marchó.
All right. Keep quiet and follow us.
Interesante lugar, sinceramente.
The way up from here has been sealed off. It's impossible to get through. Boss left by going down from here. It wasn't full of water at the time. Later, we came back hoping to have a look. That's when we found out it had been completely flooded. It's impossible to navigate unless you're an extremely skilled diver.
Do you think Child
Ta-da.
got trapped by the water?
Not likely. We all know that Boss was an incredible swimmer.
Conozco a alguien que es experto en buceo.
Oh, really? Then have him come investigate. Pronto. Just
Soy
be
yo.
sure to tell us if you get any news about Boss.
It's getting late. We should leave before the guards come this way.
Yeah, we learned a lot about what happened to Child here.
¿Es en serio que te lo vamos a hacer de una vez? Oh, ¿es en serio? Yo ya creí que sí iba a salir de aquí, demonios. Ay.
We finally learned some key information. Seems all of our investigative work has finally started to pay off. When you said you knew a diver, you were talking about Fremine, right? If we ask Winnie, he'll definitely have Fremine help
Claro,
us.
porque se fue con ellos, también está con ellos.
Why is Child like this? What was he doing going into the pipes? Not making our jobs easier, that's for sure. Fortunately, though, it seems like it's only a matter of time now before we find out what really happened. Now that we can finally relax, I'm starting to feel super sleepy. Let's try to get some rest while we still can. Nighty-night, traveler!
Vale, ya terminamos una parte del capítulo. Vamos a verlo.
It's morning already. Paimon still needs more sleep.
Se busca un escrito spans en el que trabajar hoy, por favor.
Wait, look over there. Isn't that? It's one of Linny's cards.
Efectivamente.
Let Paimon see what's written on it. Maybe you haven't heard, but today is the monthly free day. Everyone has the day off today, which makes it the perfect time to do some investigating.
Parece que todavía falta rato, en efecto.
It's been a
Ay,
while since we last
qué
talked.
pesadez.
Have you been making any progress lately? Let's meet
Y
at
estaba
our
siendo
usual
muy
spot in the
interesante, la verdad,
factory
los
area
capítulos de
before
Fontaine.
lunchtime.
Pero es que hay muchas... Ay, perdón, la interrumpí. Hay muchas cosas que es como... está de sobra, ¿sabes?
From the sound
Está
of it,
muy de
Lay's
sobra.
been making progress with his investigation. Wonder what he's
Pero ¿sabes qué?
discovered.
Creo que de todos modos está más decente que la parte de Sumeru, que sinceramente toda la explicación del experimento que hicieron en Sumeru era una friega.
We still have some
Estoy
time
hablando del
before we
primer
get up.
capítulo cuando
Let's
tuvimos
talk
la
with the
introducción
people
con
here for a
Nahida.
bit more before we go.
Era demasiado, en serio. La historia más decente, con la velocidad más decente, ha sido la de Inazuma. Ante mi gusto, de todas las historias de las regiones, me ha gustado más y me he sentido más cómoda y se ha sentido menos tedioso la historia de Inazuma. Todo tiene que tener relleno, ya sé. ¿Me llamas a mí?
Yeah, you. Say, do you like playing card games? You know, like Genius Invocation TCG?
Aquí también juegan a las cartas.
TCG players are like mint in the wild, literally sprouting up everywhere.
Hey, come on now. What's wrong with finding fellow invocation aficionados? Anyway, care to join me for a game?
Ahora mismo no puedo, tengo cosas que hacer.
All right. No pressure.
But why would you be looking for people to play Genius Invocation in a place like this? Don't people usually come here to fight?
Whether you're throwing down cards or throwing punches, it's all a competition, isn't it?
Pues sí, eso
There
sí.
are lots of card players here in the fortress. When I saw you, I immediately thought, hey, even outsiders from other nations play cards. So I came over to say hi.
Si quieres podemos hablar.
Sure.
Great! Since you've been here longer than us, you need to flex your seniority a little bit, right? Maybe you could start by telling us newcomers some stories about this place.
I thought you would have already heard everything by now. All right, then. Did you have anything specific in mind? Or do you want me to just pick a topic?
Why don't you pick? We'll let
Sí,
you know
por
if we've
favor.
heard it already.
All right. Have you heard any strange rumors since you've arrived?
Oshishi,
And
oshi,
did
oshi,
you
oshi,
know that
oshi.
there are some people who are always gossiping over in the corner?
Pues no lo
There
sabía.
are two guys who are always skulking around in the corners of corridors gossiping. The bigger guy is Quisto, and the skinny one is Lavaroon. People call them the Bombshell Bros.
Hermanos
Never really found their
Bombazo.
gossip very mind-blowing. And it's pretty much just the same stuff that I hear about when I'm at work every day. If you're interested, you can go talk with them. They tend to talk a lot of nonsense, but they aren't exactly bad.
Okay.
Good to know. Do you have anything else to tell us?
Let me think. Sounds like you want to hear something a little more tantalizing. Oh, did you know that the Duke was also a convict in the fortress of Meripede before?
Oh,
Huh? Wait, are you serious?
That's right. The Duke was an inmate just like you and me. Seems he was exiled here for committing some crime. Who knows how he ended up rising up to become the warden, though. To go from an ordinary inmate to becoming the manager of the whole place? I'm not gonna lie, I kinda respect that.
¿sabes qué es el área prohibida?
Forbidden Zone? Sounds like something that someone just made up. I've never heard of that. Where did you hear about it?
It's just a rumor we've been hearing, but no worries if you've never heard of it. Do you have anything else you can tell us?
Anything else? Not that I can think of, but I'll be sure to tell you anything interesting I hear next time. You'll have to play a game of Genius Invocation with me first, though.
Ok. Hace tiempo que no juego de esos. Vale. Vamos a hacer caso. Por cierto, si está marcado esto, eso significa que los puedo comprar. Bran. Quiero una ración de comida. Recibido. Buen provecho. Ah. Nomás así de jajas para que lo tengas.
Look, there are some people talking over there. Let's listen in on the conversation.
Sí, vamos a estar de chismosas, que somos re expertas.
If you ask me, those pompous parasites on the surface act like they're all a bunch of aristocrats. Do any of them give half a hoot about a bunch of dogs like us?
Hey, speak for yourself, mate. I'm no dog.
Ojo, chisme. Hello, de Yosora, ¿qué tal? ¿Cómo estás? ¿Cómo te
Oh,
encuentras?
you think you're special or something? If you're here, then you're just a convict like the rest of us. I've heard that even if you're released after serving your sentence, going back to life on the surface ain't any better. Once a criminal, always a criminal. Or Mark.
Ay,
I
sí,
don't buy
lo interrumpí, lo
that.
siento.
Hey, how cool would it be if the whole world was destroyed by a giant flood and everyone had to start over from nothing?
Uy, 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 no digas eso ni de broma.
What kind of filthy bilgewater are you spewing? I have family up there. You best shut your sewer hole with talk like that. Listen, things ain't so great on the surface, but who says that you have to leave? I've heard that you can still stay here and work even after you've served your sentence. Not bad if you ask me. Who wants to live in the ruddy overworld anyway?
And what makes you think they'd want to hire someone like you? It's one of the great mysteries of the universe, how someone as useless as you is so confident.
Ouch.
Whoa. Sounds like they're really unhappy about the overworld. Speaking of which, Paimon never heard anyone use the words overworld or underworld when we were living up there. Is it only something the inmates down here say?
Debe ser.
That's true.
Aunque bueno, se supone que ya no sabíamos ese tipo de jerga, ¿no? Que les decían los de agua arriba y agua abajo.
There's a group of people over there. Let's go listen in.
So I said, that's not a faucet. Hey, who are you two? Why'd you come over all of a sudden?
¿Qué pasó con nuestra expertise de ser chismosa sin que nadie se dé cuenta?
Oh, sorry for eavesdropping. Sounds like you were talking about something private.
¿Qué? ¿Por qué nos ven raro?
What's the matter? They're just looking to join in on our fun, that's all.
Hey, don't pretend like it's okay for them to just interrupt us like that. Yeah, fine. You're lucky we don't mind extroverts that much.
¿Qué personas tan amables?
You hear that, Quisto?
Ah, estos son los hermanos.
Your expressions tell me you're looking to hear some juicy info, am I right? But before that, it just so happens that I know you two.
¿Ah, sí?
Really? Are we that famous?
A ver, si se sabe de que la mismísima Orconte fue a buscarnos tan pronto, o sea, pusimos un pie en su terreno, obviamente, de que somos famosas también aquí. Así también eso por el señor Duque. Ojeje, bueno, no fue nada muy
A
grave.
little mistake, huh? I like the way you put it. You see, people with a good attitude can join our group anytime. Unlike
Tiene su
some of the
jerga,
others here.
jovencito. Ya ve.
Your group?
I'm Quisto, and this is Lavaroon. People usually call us the Bombshell Bros, but don't worry, we're not playing with bombs or anything. It's just that our information is always so explosive, and we blow minds on the regular.
Pues, ya nos hicieron el spoiler, no es tan bombazo como
So,
tú creías,
you
my friend,
two
pero
really
bueno.
like to gossip? Whew.
No, you don't get it.
¿Cómo
Knowing
critica a
intelligence will
Paimon
make things
cuando
better for
Paimon
you.
es la más
For
chismosa de
example,
todo el debate?
knowing
Se
who's
pasa.
working with whom, who has the latest rumors, who's not getting along. Wouldn't you like to know all that?
Nos encantaría, por
Whoa, all this info's worth something, you know? You
Créditos, me
should prove
imagino.
you're worthy of it.
I don't mind him. Quisto's always this way. Just play nice and say something to massage his ego. The welfare meals. Talk about the welfare meals.
Hace poco comimos algo súper delicioso en el comedor.
Right! That meal we had yesterday was super delicious. Paimon can still taste it whenever she closes her eyes.
Is that so? To tell you the truth, I've been helping out with making those welfare
La
meals.
Paimon es la
I've
hipotenusa.
been working as a kitchen assistant for about a month and a half now.
Oh, so you're the one who made those delicious steaks. Amazing! You could be a professional chef.
Que lambiscona.
You are correct. I am a true professional. In fact, I even went to culinary school. But enough about that. Since you like my cooking, I guess that means we share similar tastes. Listen carefully. This little bombshell will help you learn what's really going on here in the fortress.
O sea, llevamos bastante tiempo, ya sabemos cómo funciona, pero a ver, ¿qué otra cosa? La Bruna me está guiñando de enojo, parece que me está diciendo algo así como no te enfades con él, es buena
Listen,
persona.
kids. The power structure within the fortress is quite complicated. The overworlders couldn't care less about us down here. We're basically dogs to them. You've already met the one person here you should never cross, the Duke, Risley. He knows more than you think. And if he doesn't care about something, then he often doesn't bother dealing with it.
Those who have the Duke's attention get all kinds of special perks. Even better treatment in the infirmary.
¿Por qué nosotros no hemos recibido ninguna ventaja especial,
I know who you mean. It's that Jurier character, right? I don't think there's anything useful about him at all.
Why does he visit the infirmary practically every day? Is it normal for anyone to be going in and out of there so often? If you ask me, he's just faking it to get out of work.
But did you know that Churia was a talented researcher from the Fontaine Research Institute before he came here? There's no denying that.
I don't care if he was a researcher that could turn dirt into Mora. Once you're in the fortress of Meripede, you're just another inmate like everybody else.
Interesante, por lo que dice que usted, este tal Yurio, va muy a menudo a la enfermería. Eso tengo que anotarlo.
Speaking of which, the last time I saw him, he was passing by in the corridor with Lorvine. I also heard they started arguing in the library and got into a fight, right? Guess that's just how terrible of a guy he is.
You mean he hit a woman? Wow, I never imagined he was that bad.
Very nice, me gusta la justicia de Fontaine. Shadi, pero hace tiempo la habías criticado. No, la justicia de Fontaine me cae muy bien.
Also quite the odd one, you know? She's always gabbing away, got into a fight
Es
with
que
a
de forma
man, and she
general,
also
sí.
got sent to the
De ambos
infirmary.
lados, pues,
Come to
está
think
mal.
of it, I always see her going to the sick bay every couple of days too.
Wait a second. You don't think?
Do you think could it be that they're secretly meeting there to go on dates? But it's really hard to imagine.
After all, I do remember seeing Lorvine beat Juria to a pulp that one time. And we might be overthinking things.
Una mujer llamada Lorvine tuvo una pelea con Yurio y al parecer ella también suele ir a la enfermería. Tengo que anotar eso. Uy.
Just about everyone, and it's about time for us to go meet Linny. According to the card he left us, we should go meet him in the production zone.
O sea, bajar con el Epators.